For this project, I've chosen to focus on the Roman Empire, specifically the fall of Rome. The fall of Rome took place into or shortly after the Iron Age in Europe. The geography of the continental portion of Italy was primarily lowlands in between the Alps to the south and the Apennines to the north. It was also thickly forested at the time, and low in minerals. One of the most important people of the time period was Constantine the Great. He supposedly saw a cross in the sky shortly before his forces marched into the final battle outside the walls of Rome. He soon converted and became the first Christian emperor of the Roman Empire, and for a short while reunited both the East and West empires. One of the cultural aspects was the importance of paganism, seen even though after Constantine had put Christianity as the official religion of Rome, paganism did not die out for many, many years and was in fact still more popular and prosperous than Christianity for a long while. The Roman Empire was primarily urban and depended heavily on the strength and durability of its cities. The few wealthy people lived in single-story houses with courtyards. The middle and lower classes lived in multi-storied apartment complexes, which were primarily had wood support beams, so if a fire broke out, the entire building was screwed and probably several buildings around it. The reason I chose this setting is because I feel that it doesn't get enough attention. I also have long held an admiration for gladiators, brave warriors who fought for their country but were captured by the enemy, forced into slavery, trained in torturous arenas, and soon put into coliseums and arenas to fight what most likely had been former comrades to the death for the amusement of the bloodthirsty spectators. Describe what it looks like when I close my eyes. When I close my eyes and think about the cities during the fall of Rome, I see a bunch of buildings made up of what seems to be adobe bricks, the clay bricks. I find myself in the middle of a bunch of tall buildings, the apartment complexes that the middle and lower classes lived in. There's refuse everywhere from the citizens throwing their waste out the windows. And off in the distance I can hear sounds from the Colosseum. Hear the clangs of swords on shields and spears on armor as the fighters fight to the death for the entertainment of the corrupt politicians and the bloodthirsty civilians.